Hi everyone, it's Anita Heidema
And Dario Tomaselli
with Passion is Cooking, and today we are talking about juicing and making it easy for you so you'll do it for your health. I mean, that's so important and it's really good for the body.
Healthy for the body, yes.
So we're talking about three things today. We're going to talk about products, what type of products are out there for juicing, and what's going to suit you, what's most important for you. We're going to talk about the ease of juicing, how to make it easier, because sometimes people talk about, there's so much cutting involved, there's so much stuff involved. Well, if you prep yourself properly, you'll be able to have time to be able to do it in a much simpler way. And then I'm going to talk about our immune system juice, the PIC, I call it, PIC daily juice that you can put together to help boost your immune system during the holiday season, but really it's for any time.
That's right.
The amount of people we meet, the standard things of washing your hands and those kind of things are still important, but this helps boost your immune system so that you can stay healthier. So number one, we're going to get into products. So first we're going to get into, I don't know what you'd call this, but it's sort of the juicing unit that gets... Yeah, it's the press, but it's an electric one. So you plug it in, and as you press down, you cut the orange or whatever you want in half, you press down, and you get the straight juice from it.
That's right. I
find that you do get a lot of the juice out of the product here. So a lot of times what I'll do, oh, here it is. I'll make some lemon in advance, and I had a unit that I was doing to extract and squeeze some of the lemon juice, and I found a little bit of a pain because I wasn't getting all the lemon juice out of it. Now, I always like to have things fresh, but even if we can do a couple lemons in a jar like this in advance to be able to have for some lemon water that you might have, and for the immune juice boosting recipe I'm going to give you later, it's good to have this available, and it's just for the ease of juicing. So I love having one of these in the house. It's handy, it's simple, and it's something that you can add to anyone's gift list. You can add it for your own gift list to be able to do.
And it's efficient, because it's kind of an old school, but works perfectly. Old school always works.
Another thing that's always been a great thing that I've enjoyed is the Nutribullet. The Nutribullet was one of the first things that I actually got into, well, as far as the blender juicing and macerating the actual product with the fiber in it that I went with. It's easy to use. It has a much higher motor in it so that you can actually break up things like carrots and some of those harder things that you want to be able to, make it into a juice. Think about that. That's quite a bit of a motor that and blades that you have to be able to have to do that. So the standard magic bullet doesn't necessarily do that. It will help you make a nice smoothie, but not anything for that really tougher type of vegetable that you want to be able to put in. And it's a great unit to have. And you can use this also for your smoothies and everything else. So that is the Nutribullet. And if you're looking more of a budget area, that's the type of juicer that you would want to start with. And decide if that's all you want to have, or you can go up to the luxury. And the luxury is the Vitamixer. Now the Vitamixer has many different types. You can see it here with the different types of blades that it has. You can do anything. You can do soups with this. You can make sauces. You can make ice cream.
Anything.
We're going to make that one day, right?
Well, I love this one. I mean, I think it's a must to have in a house for myself, because we can cook, we can juice everything, and the temperature goes up and actually warms up everything you might need if you need it.
So this is ideal if you want to do more advanced juicing, more advanced cooking,
right.
Different items. The Vitamixer is the way to go. They have various types of brands that are available. It's just the Cadillac of juicing type products and to do everything else with. Thank you, Dario. And the other type is the centrifuge type of juicing. You can see that here. So my mom used to do this, and this is why I love juicing, because as a kid I always had juice. We would have a grapefruit juice in the morning. At night, with our meals, we would always have like a carrot juice with parsley or something else that was added into it, celery or apple. There was always different types of recipes she came up with, and we had to actually drink it right away because all the vitamins were going to go.
That's right.
And this is the type of juicer that she used, and it's called the centrifuge because it actually takes in the product. So of course you'll peel this first, put it in, and it will break it up, and the actual juice will come out, but the pulp will stay around the side, because it's like that thing in the amusement park, when you kind of stand in that thing.
You're spinning yourself until you can spin no more.
Yeah.
And you want to squeeze juice out.
So it actually gives you the fiber on the outside, and my mom used to actually take that fiber and eat it, because that's where a lot of nutrients. go. So if you like a thin type of, a liquidy type of juice, this is the kind to go with. I personally don't do it a lot in my juicing, and some of the recipes that we create will do that, but not as often, because it takes out a lot of the fibers and the nutrients that you want to have in the juicing that you do. So it's better to macerate all the products and then add other items like a water or a coconut water or an almond milk or a coconut milk or teas. We do a lot of stuff with teas as well, where we infuse them for health, and the taste, it's phenomenal. So we have a lot of juicing that we do that pairs with our meals, as you can see on our YouTube channel. And we also do some juicing that is just for your healthy juicing, and with different teas and stuff that we create. So now we're going to get into the ease of juicing. And a lot of people, they say they don't like juicing because it's a bit of a pain. So I've got some tips here that you can use. Whenever you find products in season, it's good to be able to put them in actual Ziploc bags, or if you have a food saver, even better. One of the great things with this is you can actually get a straw and you can suck out the air with it and close it up so that it actually takes all the air out of the bag, so that you have it very airtight. That's right. One of the great things to do with it. It's also good, like with the recipe that we're doing today, we've got orange, lemon, lemon juice, kiwi, to put everything in the bag, and then you have the actual full ingredients for your juice that morning that's already pre-made. Think about that. You just get up in the morning, there's no cutting, you've already done it, you've prepped for everything. It's in your Ziploc bag, you take it out of the freezer, and you dump it in, and there you go. You have your juice. You can add it a little bit. With this one, we've actually got tea that we add with it, but you can add whatever liquid that you want on top of that, and then it's already all redone.
I think it's brilliant. I think it's brilliant. And many times we meal in a hurry or meal in a bag. I mean, we go to the airplane and they give you everything in a bag. So think about healthy purchase. I think it's brilliant. I mean, you label your recipe, you put them in the fridge, you get up in the morning, you put it in a blender.
And people that get so stuck thinking, oh, you know what, it's going to take too long to do. So third thing we're going to get into is the immune boosting recipe. It's going to be online. Send me a message if you can't seem to find it. I'll send it on over to you. But basically, you've got orange, you've got lemon, and the quantities will be online. You've got kiwi. So the kiwi you'll peel, you'll put in. The orange you'll peel, you'll put in. The lemon you'll squeeze to get your juice, and you'll add to it. And then you have turmeric. Turmeric you cut up and you macerate as well. So those items are all in the recipe for the immune booster. Do it once a day, every morning, and then we top it up with green tea, and we infuse a lot of different teas in what we cook and what we drink with our juicing. So we make a lot of special. This one we use an actual green tea, and be able to top it up to get that liquid consistency that you're going to want with a juice. So those are today's tips with Passion is Cooking. Come on over and subscribe. Like us in Facebook. Like us on Instagram. And just like us.
Just like us.
We like you.
As much as we can.
Enjoy your day, and thank you so much for following us today.
Ciao guys.
For now.
Bye-bye.